Good Friday morning, everybody. I am Vicki Edmondson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Today, I want to showcase the Butterfly Kisses 6x6 DSP. This DSP is so pretty, so springy looking with all the butterflies, and these are the coordinating colors that Stampin' Up! Has said would match. So you get lots of options here. This is my sampler sheet for the DSP, the front and the back. If you guys have watched my videos before, you know that I make these sampler sheets. And I pull them out when I get ready to design something with it and choose the colors I want to use. So today we're going to use that DSP. We are also going to use the beautiful butterfly shapes. This butterfly here, Beautiful Shapes dies, this circle, and the Brilliant Wings dies, this butterfly here. They're the two dies that I'm going to use. I'm also going to use Peaceful Moments stamp set, this Happy Birthday stamp here. And we're going to use Crushed Curry. You'll need a piece that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we'll take that and just burnish that well with our bone folder. You're going to need 2 pieces of basic white that are 5 1/4 by 4, one for the front layer and one for the inside. You'll also need a scrap of basic white and Crushed Curry. I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And you'll need pieces of DSP that are 5 inches by 1 1/4. You'll need 3 of those. And these are the 3 that I've chosen to use. And then you'll need a DSP size that is 5 1/4 by 3/4. And that's going to go on the inside layer. So we'll just go ahead and get started here. I'm going to go ahead and mount this, adhere this on the inside. Use my liquid glue here. I hope everybody's having a good Friday so far and that you'll have a great weekend. Nice sunny warm weather here in eastern North Carolina. And we're just gonna put that right there on the edge. Okay, and I'll go ahead and adhere that on the inside here. School should be out for everybody. The kids are out of school and working their jobs or just having fun for the summer to start. Okay, and then we will take this other piece of basic white, and I'm going to layer these just about like this. Again, this is going to be a snug fit here on the front, but I'm going to leave a little bit of a border on each side and then a little bit between. So let me go ahead and I'm going to turn it this way. I think it'd be easier for me. I will have all the measurements and the products that I've used here listed below, so it'll be easy for you to recreate this if you'd like to. I hope that you will. Okay, I'm just going to lay these out again just to make sure. It's like the carpenter, you measure twice and cut once, right? Okay, so I'm going to leave that center one laying there. This is the back side of this one that I'm using here. You have lots of options, like I said, with that DSP. Everything is so pretty and everything coordinates. And that is one of the main reasons that I chose 2.5 years ago to start using Stampin' Up! Products. Because you don't have to think about anything matching. They do the work for you. They've already figured all that out. Okay, do that just like that. All right, now we're going to adhere this down to our front cover. And I'll put that right there. You do have wiggle room, as I've said many times before, with that Tombow all-purpose glue, multi-purpose glue. So you've got time there. All right, I'm also using these adhesive sheets. There are 12 sheets in each pack, and they are divided into 3 little sections here. You've got plenty of these adhesive sheets in here to do what I'm going to do. When you have a die that is very intricate like this butterfly, I like to, I'll show you. I've already done it, but I'm going to show you what I did. I took my scrap piece of crushed curry, and I take this and just take my scissors and cut here. So then I take this part off and mount it to the back side of my cardstock. And then I take the butterfly and mount it, or put it here. The sticky is on the back, the adhesive sheet. Run this through your emboss and cut machine. And then when you take it off, you're going to have the butterfly cut out like this. And then you'll just basically turn it over and peel this off the back of the butterfly. It's sticky on both sides, so this is all sticky now. And when you peel it off, all these little pieces will come out from the intricate die cuts. Once in a while, there'll be a couple maybe left, and just use your pokey, or your take your pick tool and poke those out. But it basically comes right off with this backing. Okay, so I'm going to take the circle that I cut out, die cut from the white, and I'm going to just adhere that down right there. It makes it much easier to adhere it rather than having to go in and try to put glue on every little piece or enough pieces to make it adhere. That's the way I do that. It makes it so much easier. So now I'm going to just lay this down, kind of. I'm going to turn the butterfly so he's flying that way. And this is the sentiment, and I just cut around it. And I'm going to pop that up with some mini dimensionals here. And I will use my take your pick tool to put these down where I need to. I need to make some birthday cards for a friend that has requested me to make some for her, for some of her friends. So I think this is going to be one of them that I do. Okay, so now I'm just going to mount this right there like that. And I will adhere this down. Do I want to adhere it down, or do I want to pop it up? I think I'm going to pop it up. So I'm going to use some regular dimensionals. Whoops. And flip it over on the back side. And I've said this before in my videos. I sometimes, most of the times now, you get like 300 dimensionals in a pack. But I cut mine in half just to make them go further. And sometimes I still have to use the bigger ones on some of the projects that I make. But a lot of times now, I just use them in half. Why not make them go twice as far? It'll save you a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take your pick tool and take the backings off. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to mount that just like that. And I didn't get them out, but I think I'm going to use some of the Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I want to put some embellishments on it. Just bear with me. I'm going to find something here to put on there. Oh, I think I'll use the Brush Brass Butterflies. So let's just use those. I love these little things. They are flat. The bottom, underneath, they are just flat. They don't stick up. I'm going to use my the putty end of my Take Your Pick tool and put these on with that. Just like that. And I think I'm going to put a little one there. And I'll put a little one right there. Okay, you can use any embellishments you want, but I think I just quickly decided to use the Brushed Brass Butterflies. Okay, so there's our card. Quick, easy. Of course, you can use any sentiment at all that you want on there. You could do a sentiment in a strip with a flaget on the bottom or on the edge, whatever you want to do. But those adhesive sheets are well worth getting if you don't have any for those intricate dies. And we all have probably a lot of stamp or die sets that are very intricate themselves, and it makes it so much easier. This is my host code for June. If you see anything here today that you would like to purchase and you do not already work with a demonstrator in the United States, I would love it if you would place an order with me and use this host code. If your order is under $150, if it's over $150, do not use that host code, and you will get rewards from Stampin' Up! If your order is $150 or more. You'll get 10% of whatever your order is, and you can get free product through Stampin' Up! But if it's under $150, I'd appreciate it if you guys would use that host code. That's it for today. I so appreciate you watching. I've added to my subscription list a lot since I thanked everybody, and I certainly appreciate it very much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you guys watching each and every week. So if you don't subscribe, if you're just watching and don't subscribe, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe and click that little bell so you'll know when I post another video. I try to do one every Friday. Sometimes I don't, but I do try to do it every Friday and be consistent about that. So if you don't have this DSP, it's lovely, and the colors are just so pretty. This set also does have a die set and a stamp set that goes with it, but so far I don't have that. So that's why I use the Brilliant Butterflies that I did already have on hand and use the butterfly there. You can't get everything all the time, so I use what I have. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you next week.